This is the Olevs 6898G dress watch, and the first and only Olevs that I have. I didn't actually realise they were from Japan, so beneath the dial you do have quite an accurate Japanese movement. Beyond that, let's have a look at this thing. Good day to you all, and welcome back to another BBW review. Today we have an Olevs, my first and only dress watch. It actually cost $12 postage and packed from Shenzhen in China. Because it's quite a simple dress watch, although I think quite elegant looking, this is going to be quite a quick review because there's not an awful lot to go over, considering it is a dress watch. So, $12, 81 grams in weight with the supplied bracelet. The dimensions, it's a nice compact 39 millimeters across the dial there, with a 48 millimeter lug to lug, a real fingerprint magnet there. 10 millimeters in depth, so quite shallow, suiting a dress watch, with a 5 millimeter, as you can see there, a 5 millimeter signed with their crown, their logo. That's quite detailed actually there. So, which is 5 millimeters again. The watch itself, the dial itself, sorry, you have, it does look black, but it's a beautiful blue sunburst. Only available in blue, I think. Going deeper into the dial, you have a very shallow or thin bezel, which, even though the watch is 39 millimeters in diameter, it does make the watch dial look much bigger. Quite a classic looking dial, nothing unnecessary on the dial at all. You have applied indices, they're quite nice indices, they're sculpted indices, slightly bigger at the 12, the 6, the 3 and the 9, with loomed dots at the ends. In between those you have very small printed white buttons to denote the minutes. The hands themselves, nice, simple, I'm not sure what design you'd call these, not dolphin. Well, I don't think we need a name for these. You can just look at their really nice hands. The minute hand goes right to the chapter ring. Our hand just shy of the applied indices on the minute markers there. You have the applied logo below the 12 with the name Olevs also applied. Above the 6 you have printed quartz. The only additional thing, apart from the second hand there, which is banging on those markers exactly, so no OCD problems for those people who have that second hand problem with the markers being off center. As you can see, they're hitting all the markers exactly. You have a nicely bordered date window with a day date, and it's very legible, so no need for a cyclops here. I actually don't mind this date window at all. It's actually fine and suits the watch, although it would have looked a lot more symmetrical and a lot more classic if they didn't have the window there at all. I don't really like date windows, but this one is not too bad. What else do we have here? The bracelet itself is a 20 millimeter lug width. It has female end links, and the links are hollow push pins, and each link, it's not 3 individual links, it's just one link there, as you can see, one link joined, with a very basic press on clasp, which I don't mind this too much, because the release here is a 2-button release, and it's quite sturdy. That's not going anywhere. So quick on and off. with the name Olevs scored or etched into the top of the clasp there. So quite a nice bracelet, considering that the whole watch as a whole cost $12. Let's have a look at the back. The back's quite sterile, I think. As I mentioned, it's probably got a Japanese movement inside, although I haven't popped the case to have a look, because these cases can be a real pain to get back. Taking them off is fine, but getting them back is a real pain. But because it's a Japanese brand, I just assume it's going to be a Japanese movement. Stainless steel back, 3 ATM of water resistance. The designation, 6868G, quartz movement, and that's basically it, with the logo and the company name stamped in the middle. And yeah, that's a really nice sunburst. Nothing left to do apart from having a look at this on the wrist. And there we go, the Olevs dress watch, sunburst blue on the wrist. Slight gaps, even though it's a 39mm, slight gaps under the left and the right of my wrist. It's not a beautifully designed case. It's quite simple. The lugs could have been, I think, a bit shorter. They didn't need to be that long, and then you wouldn't have that gap there. But nevertheless, the bracelet does match well with the case, even though you can get this in a brown leather strap for the same price, but I always go for the stainless steel bracelet. So on the whole, quite a nice, quite a simple Japanese dress watch from Olevs. Now, would I recommend this watch? For $12, I would, but any more than that, and I'm thinking, well, it's just a basic dress watch, and there are many others similar to this one. But to serve the purpose as a dress watch, it's fine. It's uncluttered, unpretentious looking, a nice subtle sunburst in blue, and it does the job perfectly. So probably yes, I would recommend it, but it's amongst a wide range of similar looking watches to this. So that's basically it. Thanks for watching today, and I hope to see you again with another watch on the green chair. Until then, as you know, take it easy.